Happy Halloween, collectors! It's Steven here, bringing you a hopefully rather quick review of the world of Nintendo. Bone Piranha Plant and Boo. Now, Boo has a counterpart that's a Walgreens exclusive, a glow-in-the-dark variant, and we're going to take a look at that one too. So I'm going to try to keep this review as quick and as simple as possible, kind of like these figures in the best way possible, by the way. These are pretty cool for how simple they are, and because, of course, it's Halloween. So let's get to it so this way you can go dress up, eat some candy, and take a look to see whether or not these are worth adding into your collection. First up, we're going to start with the Bone Piranha Plant. So this one is really neat. I have to say this is one of my favorite World of Nintendo figures because this resculpt, is it really, of the Piranha Plant that we've gotten before has some nice detail to it with the gray paint and the nice blue lips. It really does give you that eerie vibe that you're about to go somewhere that's pretty scary. Now, instead of the white polka dots that we have sort of indents with black in them. Now, the spray actually is pretty cool, and it gives it a little bit of depth to each of those holes. Now, those of you who have a phobia of this, well, yeah, sorry to hear about that. This thing will probably scare you. Now, overall, the quality of the Bone Piranha Plant is pretty solid. There are some issues with stray paint here and there, but one thing that I think is pretty faulty among all of the different Piranha Plants that I have would be the teeth. Unfortunately, it varies from figure to figure, but not all of them have perfectly applied paint for the teeth. Some of them are just only halfway covered, which really isn't the best. So, like the normal Piranha Plant, the Bone Piranha Plant just has a basic swivel for the warp pipe, so you can turn it around, and that's about it. What would be really cool is a bendy wire for the neck, but hey, c'est la vie. Oh, remember how I said it's kind of a resculpt? Yeah, a lot of people seem to think that, but that's not the case at all. This Bone Piranha Plant is an entirely new sculpt from the base Piranha Plant. That's right, the leaves, the neck, the stem, whatever you want to call it, the bulb itself, everything is new from the ground up. Gotta hand it to Jakks Pacific on this one. They did a really good job. If you're having trouble finding this one, not only is it available at standard retail, but it is also available currently in a Walmart checkout lane wave, so be sure to check those out. And next up, we have everybody's favorite Super Mario Ghost, Boo. Ah, yeah, scary. So Boo, pretty simple. White ball. We have a nice pink tongue here. We have some depth here because instead of just a simple decal for the red of the mouth, there is an actual sculpt there. And I have to say, across all the different Boos that I have, the red paint for the mouth is actually applied rather well. Now, there are two things that I have to dock points for on Boo here. Sorry, little guy, but you aren't perfect. One, two more Boos you will see in this video, they do have pupils. So why they're not on the normal Boo in the World of Nintendo line, the 2.5 inch, don't know. And the other one is that Boo just has a flat bottom to it. Yeah, that's right. There's no hole in it for a support stand. So never mind the fact that the squids, or are they kids, and the Metroids come with stands, but Boo doesn't, so it won't be floating. Now, Boo has some very basic articulation with swivels at the arms, so you can spin them around, so this way you can have a happy ghost or a running ghost or whatever you would want. Yeah, I guess this ghost can run. Now, I know that the comparison is going to be made, so I'll go ahead and do it here for you in this video. Here is the World of Nintendo Boo alongside the SH Figuarts Diorama Set Boo. Yeah, the World of Nintendo one is a little bit bigger, and as you can see, the SH Figuarts one does indeed have pupils. Now, next up, we do have the glow-in-the-dark Boo, which, of course, has pupils. Now, it is a nice slimy looking thing, so if you would like a variant of another popular ghost in geek culture, you know, hey, there is a variant there for you. So I think this is really cool. Variant of Boo. This is a Walgreens exclusive, so if you're looking to get this, you're going to have to check out your local Walgreens. The only issue I would have to say, aside from the glow-in-the-dark gimmick maybe not necessarily being for everyone, and we're going to take a look at that in a second, is that the red paint for the mouth seems to bleed through the cheeks, and you can actually see that on the inside. This is very Yeah, that's very weird. I don't know why it's doing that. But anyway, other than that, all of the paint apps are nice and clean. Now, before I show off the glow-in-the-dark effect, I know a lot of people have been trying to chase some of these down. So if you're looking to find these in store and maybe you can get help with customer service, you need that UPC code, here's a look at the packaging, and then here is the actual code in and of itself. So if you take this video to Walgreens with you, maybe they'll be able to scan this code here and it'll be able to help you out. Okay? Okay, now the moment you've been waiting for, the glow-in-the-dark effect. And even though I had to adjust the settings on my camera to get it to look good, yes, it does actually look this good in person. And it doesn't take that long to charge up at all for the glow-in-the-dark effect. Just about 5 minutes in a room, you're good to go. And in case you wanted a side-by-side with the original Boo, here you go. And we're going to wrap up this review with a size comparison with just a few other figures from the SH Figuarts line and the World of Nintendo lines. So, I hope that you have a good idea of about how big these figures are because, well, what you're seeing here is what you're getting. So, buy now, skip, or wait for that deal. I have to say again that the Bone Piranha plant is probably one of my favorite figures across all of the World of Nintendo lines just because it is so unique, and instead of just altering the sculpt, Jakks made this one bigger than the standard Piranha plant, and it is very, very creepy. That's why I have so many of them. Boo is very nice, however, I think one of the biggest drawbacks is there's no way to get this thing to float unless you have some import action figure stands, Tamashii Stage Act 4 to be exact, and even then, it is a royal pain to get them to float that way. Very good, but some drawbacks. All in all, though, if you're looking to add some spooktacular villains to your Super Mario display, look no further than these two. Well, folks, that's the end of this review. Thanks for watching, and be sure to follow me on social media to catch more behind-the-scenes shenanigans and updates. The end card should be popping up now with more hand-selected STR goodness for you to watch, so check out some of those videos. Be sure to check the description, too, to see where you can buy this figure or others like it, and some cool links, like the credits for this video, and other ways you can help out the channel. Thanks again for watching, and I'll catch ya in the next video.